Yes, they are. The semifinals take place tomorrow, and we've got both of them for you right here on the NHL Network, 4 p.m. Eastern. Russia against the U.S., and then after that, 8 o'clock Eastern, Switzerland and Finland. The winners, of course, will meet in the final for that gold medal. Joining us now from Vancouver, the analyst for our NHL Network coverage of Team USA's games, Dave Starman. And Dave, let's start with Ryan Poehling. He's one of 5 players that returned from last year's bronze medal team. How has he used his experience to lead this squad?
I think he's brought a calming influence to the team, and he has brought that leadership that has been so evident in his time at St. Cloud State. He's kind of a little bit of a older beyond his years type of player, and he's a junior in college. He's the first junior in college to play in this tournament since Al Montoya did it in 2005. So he brings that little bit of added veteran presence of playing against bigger, heavier guys for the last couple of years out of St. Cloud State in the NCHC. But the thing that he has really put on display is his scoring ability. The first half of the year, he was probably distributing the puck a little bit more than I think the coaching staff wanted him to. He was great on his stick, heavy, won a lot of battles, was great in his own end, but wasn't shooting a ton. It's been the biggest difference that I've seen in Ryan from the first half of the season in college hockey to this stage here at the World Juniors, is the fact that he's put more pucks on net, and boy, is he ever finding pay dirt.
Team USA coach from the past, last couple of years, Bob Motzko, he has said that the World Junior Championship tournament is a players' tournament. Has new coach Mike Hastings carried that approach into this year?
He certainly has, and it basically started with the Sweden game. And from the Sweden game on, he has really put a lot of it into the hands of his leadership group, which has been terrific for him, and they have carried the mantle. And the one thing that Mike Hastings and his group wanted to do as coaches was create an environment where each line picks up for the line in front of it. It's set your next line up for success. And that's kind of what's been happening here. And I just think that they have stayed out of the players' ears a lot, other than the minor minutia of some meetings, power play, penalty kill, tweaking a couple of things here and there with lines, dealing with Jack Hughes being in, then out, then back in again. So some lineup corrections. But this tournament has been carried by the leadership group up front, and it's really worked out for them. They have gone with this philosophy of next man up, and it's worked for them.
I love it when you can have a team like that where guys are just rolling and the coach feels comfortable playing everybody. But I will ask you this. Has there been one line specifically that seems to be maybe clicking more than the others?
There's a couple that are going, but the one line that is really consistently from game one put it to another level is the line centered by Evan Barrett out of Penn State University. He's got Tyler Madden from Northeastern on his right, Noah Cates from the University of Minnesota Duluth on his left. And boy, have these guys ever brought it. Offensively, defensively, Madden, the son of John Madden, who played in the NHL for a long time. He has replicated a lot of the amateur success his father had in terms of being a scorer. He has gone to the net with reckless abandon, played like a water bug. Evan Barrett looks like he's having more fun than anybody out there. And boy, has he been scary around the front of the net in terms of the ability to use his hands and make moves. And Noah Cates, to me, very under the radar, has been very dynamic in terms of the things that don't show up on the scoreboard. And then in the last game, he hit pay dirt early with a goal. Really nice move in tight space in front of the net. This line has been really strong for 4 games for all 200 feet of the rink.
You know, it's funny. Tyler Madden, I remember seeing him as a little boy when his father was playing for the Devils, and he was always a great mini-sticks player in the hallway there. So you knew he was going to have some success down the road. Glad to see us going so well. Let's go to a combination of brothers, Jack and Quinn Hughes. They were the headliners entering this tournament. And then despite that injury to Jack, have they lived up to the hype in your mind?
Oh, absolutely they have. Quinn has been fun to watch. And the best part about Quinn right now is that, A, we're in Vancouver where he's a draft choice. So Canada out, Quinn here. All of a sudden, it's a different dynamic and buzz in the city regarding that arrival. But what Quinn has done for the most part, the team has figured him out. They have figured out how offensively dynamic he is and how to cover him when he decides to take off and impact plays. So you're seeing that take place. Jack, on the other side of it, he's only played 2 games, but I'll tell you what, when he took his first shift last night, he picked up from his last shift in the game against the Slovaks in game 1. He is absolutely electric. Can slice into hard areas, tremendous hands, great hockey sense. He is fearless. I think the thing that people don't understand about the Hughes brothers, other than the fact that they're incredibly skilled and incredibly smart, they are off the charts competitive, and that is what makes them the elite players that they are.
All right, the semifinals are tomorrow. We'll have them right here on the NHL Network. Team USA against Team Russia, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Dave, thanks for the time and enjoy the game tomorrow. It'll be a lot of fun.
Always good to talk to you, Jay. Take care.